So you have to be careful that maybe your work becomes too obscure if it's written very densely and it's hard to understand. And here's an analogy of if a tree falls in a forest and no one is in the forest to hear it, does it really make a sound? And by analogy, this slide says, if a scientist makes a discovery and no one hears about it, can the discovery make a difference? Well, that answer is no. The end goal of all your work, all the data you're collecting, hours you're spending at the lab bench or in the field, it won't make any difference at all unless you publish it and it's communicated well. So that just shows the importance of that you should publish everything that you do. And if a scientist communicates their science and no one understands it, has it been communicated? And that answer is also a resounding no. Uh, you should be able to explain what you did in an understandable way to communicate it not only to specialists in your field but to the general public. So that first slide, uh, publish or perish, or publish in high quality impact factor journals and communicate it well, and maybe you will not perish. So why is publishing quality content not enough? So let's do a comparison of two journals. Journal A here is open access. That's a good, it won't be behind a paywall. Cost $2,100. Got a pretty decent impact factor, and it's peer reviewed, of course. And maybe a like a specialty journal, so the research impact will only be within the community of researchers, and they appeal to a niche audience comprising researchers of the same field. So that's Journal A. Well, let's look at Journal B. If you want to compare these side by side, the price is about the same, impact factor is the same, almost the same. It's a little higher in Journal B, and you have open access. But Journal B has video abstracts, has infographics, has that lay summary. Also, quick share on social media. They really promote the articles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So if you choose Journal B, uh, you're publishing high quality journal work in both of these journals. But Journal B will actually help you reach a wider audience and appeal to a more diverse audience. And this may comprise like media, or policymakers, could be someone from your funding agency, or even an industry. And it makes your work more accessible. But I think a lot of the Journal A's are starting to add these options to communicate your research using um, uh, graphics and social media. So, of course, if you look at these two journals, Journal B will help make the most of your exciting discoveries. So, promoting your work, we touched on this before. It'll make you stand out, reach more people, increase your impact. It can improve your reputation, and it could open up new opportunities for collaboration or getting a good postdoc or a faculty position. So this will impact not only you, but it also impacts the publishers. And finally, the funding and funders and policymakers. So it's a win-win. So these usual suspects for social media. So we have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. All of these are useful. All of these you can put in a link to your paper. You can usually put on a handle of your university. Most scientific journals now have a Twitter handle. I just created one for Integrative Zoology, and some researchers will tweet their articles and then put the handle of the journal. And then if I post it, because I'm in charge of the Twitter account, then that gets picked up by the publisher as well, Wiley Ecology and Evolution. So immediately you hit thousands of people, just a couple tweets. And these are different strategies you can employ. Twitter, you can do a short summary. Instagram, you can have a nice images. Facebooks can help you repost graphical abstracts, and LinkedIn you can be a little more detailed. But be sure to put a link to the original article.